you go, Jay. There you are. Alright, hang on a second. Luke's got something. You ready? He wanted to sing happy birthday, now he's running away. He's just running off here.
Could you turn off the kitchen light for a minute? I want to see what happens.
Well, Luke's saying it while we're on the
Oh no!
Did you go? But our phones have been dead all day. Yeah, because we were having minutes.
Okay, turn it back on now, sweetie.
See, this is how you play Texas Twist, Daddy.
Ooh, slice! That was a slice.
Can you look through there a little bit? Or
Well,
no?
No. I'm recording right now. Can I record you?
Can I do it, please?
When you get bigger. Right now, what do we got to do? What do we got to do now, Lukey? What is tonight?
Back.
Bath night, yep.
But can I? This is how you play Texas Twist.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you how to do it.
He wrote his name on it by himself.
First,
That was only
like
when
this.
Yeah. He needs help with the E. Especially lowercase e, it's got too much curve to it. Yeah. And before his.
See, this is how you play Texas Twist.
Hey, Luke, is that the Texas Twist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, that's his, honey. Don't take it. Luke. Give one back.
Well, you just move your hips like you got nothing to lose, and the way you use it, girl, you're so cool. You can twist it with a friend, you can dance it in a line. It's in the way that you hold your body to the line. They'll be doing it in the crowd that's all sad and aggressive. Down in Wyoming on the way to the dance. It's kind of got a little bit of just. It's a cool thing I call Texas.
Hi, Jake.
Do the one-leg jump hop. Can you hop on one foot?
That's our video game, Jiggy.
Come on, Dad, get on in there and dance away.
No dance.
He says he does not dance. Wow. It's a serious amount of dancing happening today. Hey, Luke, can you take a bow?
And he takes a bow.
Nope, he's not done. And Jake's doing pretty good too.
Heck.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, can you pick him up, Luke?
He did it.
Good job.
It's got a nice flat side to hit with. And you want to put this one, and move your hand for a second. Put this hand here.
Such a big boy.
This hand here.
And it's kind of hard.
Like that.
Now should we take him out?
Attaboy, it just takes practice. Attaboy, you're getting it. There you go. Good one.
And here's another one.
What's this, Uncle Mikey?
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it dropped right off your head. Oh, good. Good swing. Just keep that up, boy. Attaboy. Good hit. Yep. Just lay her down and get comfortable and hit it. The other direction. Hit it. Attaboy.
Well, if Daddy would have cut the grass, you might be able to see the ball.
I cut it last week. What do you want from me?
There you go.
No, you're doing good. It's hard to learn. These are hard clubs to learn to hit. See how I come showing you here?
Boy.
Going back right in. Like that.
What are you doing?
Well, we're just like having evidence that, in fact, there is a British car. Of course, this isn't evidence that it runs. This is evidence that it's being cleaned.
Oh, you want running evidence?
Oh, we've had rodent evidence. Hi, Spart.
Found some little fuzzies.
You did? Hey!
And what
What
I
are you
see
doing there?
little pollens of fuzzies. Look.
You got some pollens of fuzzies over there?
Look, Mommy.
I see them.
I
Here's
haven't even checked out the stove over there.
Hi, Jake.
He knows what.
Jake,
Oh, look at that.
you were so... And here comes Luke.
Here comes Luke down the slide.
Come on down, Luke. Wait till your brother's out of the way. Or not.
Or not.
Oh, a brother hug.
Oh.
Okay, I can see you're gonna need help.
This pipe hose has water in it. No or yes?
Yes.
I think he's spraying all the water out. Look at that strong water, Jake.
Hey Luke, go over there by Jakey and do what you were doing before when you're putting your hand in the water.
But it's too strong.
Go over there and do what you were doing before, honey.
Jakey, can I do it? You don't know, huh? Oh. Yay! 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 Oh no, I broke my head.
You didn't break your head.
Wet hands.
A wet hand, huh? Hi, Jake.
Hey.
Are you all wet?
No.
Yeah.
With every trace I leave behind, I ease my worried mind. Don't you know someday we got to go our own way? Maybe much too soon you find this little tune, remind you of the days, all the little ways that I love you. stop your crying. Growing up so fast. Dun, 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 I've been wandering, looking out my window again. There's nothing but moonshine pouring down tonight. And I'm trying to get some sleep, but I just can't close my eyes. I can't close my eyes. So I go out wandering, moonlight so bright through my skin, a million stars above. So much space inside. A million stars above, and so much space in between. So I set myself to the wind. It's like a traveling junkie's dream. Way to do it. If you got the time, that's one way to do it. Here's what I hit you at. Baby, that's one way to do it. I sure like your style. That's one way to do it. Now let's think about this for a while. lost your good thing now. Yeah, you lost your good thing now. You had me fooled, but I found you out somehow. Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah, some call me the gangster love. Some people call me Maurice, 'cause I speak prophetess of love. People talk about me, baby, say I'm doing wrong. Don't you worry about me, baby, 'cause I'm right here, right here, right here at home. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music, son. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one. You're the cutest thing I ever did see. I really love your peaches, wanna shake your tree. Love it, love it, love it, love it all the time. Oh, wait, baby, I sure show you a good time. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. Play my music on the run. Oh, I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I sure don't want to hurt no one.
Okay, a few changes. The Gibson is gone. This is gone. The Rickenbacker's gone. The Takamini's gone. All the amps are gone. The crate is gone. The Trace Elliott is gone. The Tech 21 is gone. We traded most of the guitars in on this, which should be here soon. 1959 Gretsch 6117, coming from Connecticut. The 1910 Gibson L1 in the spot of honor now. The Rogue, okay, a 2001 Telecaster with B-bender. It's a American standard hot rodded Nashville style telly with a B-bender system, and that's where the Takamine is still. There she is. Okay, there's the Fender Deluxe Reverb, the 65 reissue. I don't think there's much new up here. Those are up there. The crate is gone. And that's it. That's really all that's new. Okay. Okay. So here we have the MG. It's a little light. Okay. Starting to fall into the shadows here, but let me get a close up a little bit of the front. If you want any of the cats, John, I can make you a reasonable deal. Okay.
Watch out, Daddy. Can you watch out?
Yeah, hang on just a second.
I'm gonna run into you.
Don't run into me.
What the world? Done. Okay. I'll do my work.
Okay, you do your work. Okay, a couple things on the outside. That. A little bit of missing trim. Luke, just on the sidewalk, please, okay? Like we talked about. And back under here, the mountings, the rubber mountings for the exhaust. You can see I've got this wired up right now. It works, but it needs to be fixed. Okay. Okay. I also thought while I was doing this, John, that I might not actually get a chance to meet you if I drop this off at your brother's. So there were a few things I wanted to tell you about it. One was that little bit of trim missing there. The other was that the exhaust. I don't know if you can see it because it has to be in the right light. I've got this parked right in the shadow, so that's not going to help. But at one time here, the paint on the left front fender had worn through to the primer, and my dad had repainted it with what he thought was a matching paint, but it's just a little bit off. I mean, you can tell just from here that it's nothing you can really tell. That's the shadow from my house right now on it. But you'll notice it if it's in the sunlight. It's just a little bit not quite as dark as the original paint. But it's just right here in the front fender. Okay. So this is all the original paint. You can see there's a few chips and whatnot. And these are all the original spoke rims. Same thing over here on the trim. The door sometimes can open too far, and that's what splits that thing in half.
Oh, it's a hole.
Luke, down on the sidewalk, please.
Yeah.
Okay. So, inside, everything's original. The radio's original. It works, but when the engine is on, there's a lot of bleed through of engine noise. It didn't used to be like that. I'm assuming just a filter went out that keeps the engine noise from getting to the radio. Let's see if I can get in on here. The odometer just clicked over 567 miles on it. But really, at some point, my dad said the speedometer had stopped working. He figured at the most he put on 20,000 miles before he fixed it. And that's at the most, so I figure it's got about 120,000 on it. Oh, there are some cracks in the dash. And I've got a dash cover, which I'll show you in a minute. I've got two top covers, two tonneau covers for it. One's a short boot. They're both in the trunk right now. One's a short boot and one's a long boot that covers the whole interior if you want it. And see that white piping? That's the original that goes with the car. And the seats should look like that, but when I put these seat covers on, this was all they had. But you can, these days you can buy the originals.
Oh no, Dad, I want.
So, my dad bought this in '72, and we bought it from the original owners. That was in Sunnyvale, California, right around San Francisco. And then it moved with us to Sacramento, Walnut Creek. It got shipped out to Hawaii with us. That's the sticker from Hawaii. And then it made a trip through the Panama Canal when we went to Florida. And then back to California. Let's look in the trunk. So there's a car cover. That speaker is not original. That was put in later, I think. I'm not sure. Here's the long tonneau cover and the short one. Spare. There's no glove box, so this is where I keep my registration in with this blanket here. Insurance. And that's the original jack and tools.
Are you looking at me?
Yes. Okay. So in the engine, the only engine work that was ever done was when I did the valve job, and it's been running strong ever since. Everything's original in here. This back here is the heater. There's supposed to be a hose that runs from that intake down over to here, and I've got that. I've just got it taken out right now. That's the heater, and the original washer, clutch and brake cylinder, air filters. At some point I painted those silver. They're supposed to be black, and that valve top cover is supposed to be sort of a green, the same green that's on this old original hose. And this is just part of the smog equipment, was why that hose was never changed. All the other hoses are new. This is the air injector right here. It's not fuel injected, but it is air injected. And you can see the pipes going into the cylinder head. Down here is the distributor. And what else? oil filter, and there's the generator. This old sticker here used to say, important, this vehicle is wired negative earth, and it is no longer negative earth. One of the mechanics in Hawaii, when we lived in Hawaii, thought it would be a good idea. He thought some of the problems that we were having with the electrical system was because it wasn't quite the right way. So he reversed the polarity, and it's been that way ever since. Of course, when he did that, the radio went out, everything else had to be changed. He didn't think about that. But everything has been set up now for positive earth. There's our red positive cable going to ground. These are the SUs, overfill tank, and that's about it. Okay. Oh yeah, two quirky things that I forgot in the engine compartment. To turn on the heater, you cannot turn it on from inside. This little valve here opens up. You just open and close it, and that's what allows the hot coolant to get into the heater. If that's closed off, then you won't get any heat inside. And the other thing, let's see if I can get a shot of it. This little red switch in here, that's a remote starter switch that will turn on the car. I guess it's just for diagnosis, but that was standard equipment. So you can open up the hood and start the vehicle. I think the key needs to be in the on position, and it'll actually start. But if the key's not on, it will still turn over. Okay, I don't think I've forgotten everything. Up here is where the voltage regulator and fuses are and stuff. Okay. Okay, here are the items I'm including with the car, the manuals and whatnot. The Haynes manual, and underneath that is the Bentley's, a book on the SU carbs. These are all the Moss manuals. That's where I usually get all my parts from. I keep the old manuals because they've got tons of good information and tech tips on fixing things and that sort of thing, so that's why I've held on to them. This is the records. And what I've got in here is the original driver's handbook and service record stuff. It's not in great shape, but it is intact. And there's the title. I gotta deal with that. Some miscellaneous tools. That's the original knockoff wrench. Clutch tool filter. Some carburetor tools and dash pot oil. Extra keys. This is the dash. It's inside the plastic right now, but that's a dash cover for the cracks that are on the dash. And it's got some permanent glue that goes with it. You're supposed to glue the thing on. But what I was going to do was just use like a non-permanent way, maybe like to just Velcro it on so it could be taken off, so it wouldn't hurt the original dash for whatever reason. But I will include that, and that's the original hose. The black hose is the one that goes, well, it's not the original, that's a replacement, but that's what goes to the heater intake. And that's one of the original rims, well, spoke wheels, and because one of them got taken off. And I never got around to putting in the battery tray and the battery map. That's all coming with it. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the wash machine, John, and see if it'll film the car running in. Like I said, it's stuck in first gear, it runs. I haven't started it for a couple weeks, so it might be a rough start, but we'll just do it like that. I'll tell you one thing, just in case I'll probably mention this to you again. If you aren't happy with anything on this car, or you feel like it's not like I described to you, I will refund your money and give you my honest apologies. But I feel I've described the car, honestly. But if there's anything you don't like about it, or you get buyer's remorse or whatever, just let me know, and I will happily refund you your money. Because I want to make sure the car goes to somebody who really wants it and really wants to take care of it. Alright, let me bring this thing in.
Your boys are asleep on their dinner.
Should I turn the camera off now?
Oh, you don't tell us
Yeah. And like I said, John, I will make you a smoking deal on these cats if you want. I got more than I need. Okay. Let's see. I need my date. There we go. August 10th, 02. I had done this once in July. I didn't have the breed love in yet. Here. I didn't have the breed love in yet. Take the date off there, I guess. And I'd set all the serial numbers and everything, and then accidentally recorded over it. So this will be the complete one for insurance purposes of everything in this room. The most important things are going to be the guitars, and a few of the guitars in particular are the most valuable in here. Kind of look around. That Gretsch there is about $2,000. And we'll get to all these with the serial number. That B-Bender Telecaster is about $1,000. That is the Breedlove, and that one's worth about $3,000. And that's the big items. This amp is about $600 or $700, and probably this computer is another $3,000. Computer system. Okay, so let's get down to business here. Let's see if I can get this checked it out. Alright, so let's start with the Fender mandolin here. This is a 1998 Fender mandolin, model number FM53S. I installed a Fishman pickup system in it, and this thing retails for about $300. The serial number is KK98070101. The other items beside it, that's my grandpa's ukulele from, I'm guessing, 40s or 50s. It's mahogany, no brand name, no serial number. This is a Montana mandolin, basically just a student model, as is this ukulele. It's just a student model. Let's see. The upright bass is the cheapest bass you can find. This is a Cremona. It's a Chinese bass. It's 1999. Serial number is 99030099. I installed a pickup system called the String Charger, which I think was about $250 for that, and $50 for the extra little piezo pickup that plugs into it. For the bass, the case, and the stand, I paid $700 brand new. Yeah, that's pretty cheap for a bass. Okay, so we get into the real items here. This guitar I don't really have a price on. It's a 1910 Gibson L1, serial number 11312, and let's see if this is the Gibson. The problems with it are that the tuners are not original, and the finish has been redone, and the pickguard isn't there. Some other things might have been changed on it too, but it is historically interesting, although I just don't think it's a valuable piece in the collection, but it is for training purposes. All these guitars, I put up a little plaque, and it's part of the training is just taking them through the evolution of certain spots of the guitar, especially as some of my favorite ones. The only open spot, I don't know when I'll ever get one of these, is I'm looking for a vintage 1930s National. Eventually we'll have one in here, but that will be a while. So this should be the authentic, or the what do you want to call it? This will be the final version of my little trip around the room for insurance purposes. This here is a 1959 Gretsch, model number 6117. I paid $1,800 for this this year, 2002. It's the double anniversary, 1959, with the Filtertron humbucker pickups. Just in gorgeous shape. Somebody's installed an aftermarket Bigsby vibrato tailpiece with the accompanying aluminum bridge. The only little spot, and I don't know if we can see it here, is on the back. You can kind of see it a little bit, but it's just a little bit of a rub in the paint. So, okay, so that's one of the items that I'm worried about. This other, the Rogue, let's see, the The Gretsch, the serial number is 33276. The electric bass here is a copy of a Hofner bass made by a company called Rogue. It's a hollow body bass. There is no serial number on it. I paid about $300 for it. 1997. This is one of the other big items. This is a 2001 Fender Telecaster with a B-bender system. It's an American-made, hot-rodded Telecaster. American, they call it the American model. It's a custom shop as well because of the B-bender system. And that's 2001. The serial number on the Fender Tele is Z, as in zebra, 1014945. Next to it is a Takamine classical. It's a top-of-line Takamine before you get into the Haradi line. It's the CD132SC, and serial number is, it's 2001. Serial number is 001-21256. Next to it is probably the most expensive guitar in here. This is $3,000 new for this. This is it's a 2002 Breedlove C25 model, and the serial number is 4539. Let's see. The shiny guitar next to it is it was only $300. It's by a company called Regal, and it's an all metal body chrome resonator guitar, and it was about $300, and serial number on it is 0006055. Okay, next to it is a Dan Electro baritone. Let's see, the Regal is a 2001, the Dan Electro is a 2001. The Dan Electro baritone guitar is 49903-667 as the serial number. And next to it is just a bass that I picked up in the Philippines. I don't know what this is worth. It's just a big acoustic bass. Okay, so down below, obviously it has no serial number. Down below, this is one of my good amps here. This is a Fender 1965 reissue of a 1965 deluxe reverb amp. It's a 2001, brand new. The serial number is AC034862. I said I paid about, I want to say $600 to $800 for that new. I can't remember. Below it is my bass amp, which is a Fender BXR 100. That focus. There we go. A Fender BXR 100, and it's a 100-watt bass amp. I don't know the serial number on that one. It's a little under $400 new right now. The computer is a Dell Dimension series. Let's see, I think it's the 8100. There we go. That's what's running right now. And I've just got a cheap Canon bubble jet printer and an oversized monitor that went with it. Over here is my PA system. It's a Samson 6-channel powered mixer. It's the S63 model, and the serial number is 639B Bravo 1099. Below it are two. There's the. Below it are two community speakers, a couple of 12-inch speakers with a tweeter on top. I don't know. One of the serial numbers is 45878. I don't know the serial number on the other one. And that about takes care of that. The guitars on this side are just all my student model guitars. That's a Fender DG1012 12-string, a Hohner, Grun design. All of these guitars were under $300. That's an area a Rogue bass, and a Rogue Strat copy. And let's see, that brings us back over to here. Okay, so below it, around the room, it's just my book collection, a little TV, lots of tech manuals on the guitar. Each one of them is about 20 bucks a piece. And old lantern. The chest is just full of cables and stuff for the guitars. Over here is just a wall of CDs, about 700 or 800 at the last count. Plus all my Beatles stuff on top. Okay, let's see. That's about it. The recording gear deserves some note. This is a 1998 Tascam 488 Mark II. Let's see if I can get that to focus in. There we go. It's about as good as I'm going to get, I think. Okay. 48 Mark II. I don't have a serial number on that. That was about 800 bucks. They don't make that anymore because digital has taken over. Below it are two 1998 Art brand tube amp pre's. They call them the MPs, and they're about $100 per box. And beside it are two Art FX FX1 boxes. And below that, my compressor limiter is an Alesis 3630, and below that is another Art product, which is a 15 band per side stereo EQ. And that is it. The rest of it, there's some headphones over here, a couple of $200 or $300 condenser microphones, lots of little stuff like that. But the big items are the guitars. Those are the ones I'm worried about. Up here is, let's see if I can get in there amongst the glare. These are the planes I used to work on. And let's see, what else can I get in there? Over here, this is the car I used to have when I was stationed in the Philippines. This is a 1972 Oldsmobile, I think. And it was painted as a joke on one of their friends. I picked up the car pretty cheap. And that was me after the Baguio earthquake up at Baguio on the runway, marshalling in some planes. There's my 5-level badge. Squadron patches of different squadrons. For 4 years I sure got around. Let's see. There's all the ribbons, dog tags, coins, badges, one ribbon. That was my rank, senior airman. I never made NCO status. Didn't stay in long enough. I was in for 9 years, but only 4 of it was active duty. The rest of it was reserve time on the KC-10. And I got out before they promoted me. 9 years was long enough. There's my 2 discharges for both enlistments. And above that, that's a World War II headset Mr. Gurley gave me in Sunnyvale when I was about 6. My old maintenance headsets, my flying headsets, and that's another World War II vintage without the earphones. So I guess that's it. I don't think of anything else here. Just my hat collection. Down here, an old railroad lantern. Miscellaneous pictures, and I think we've covered just about everything. Okay. So the only addition to this should be whenever I get the National, and that won't be for years. And if I get it before the end of 2010, I'll be surprised. Okay, that is it. Jake. What's going on, kiddo?
The fireworks are scaring him.
The fireworks. What fireworks you got in here?
These are the new fireworks.
Wow, what kind of colors do they make? What kind of fire?
This one makes blue. This one makes gold. This one makes green. And this one makes metallic blue.
Wow. That would be pretty scary for Jacob, huh? Luke, what's the name of your school you're going to go to this year?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten, wow. Do you know who your teachers are going to be already?
No.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? Hi, Dave.
Hi, Jiggy.
Here's a new one. This is another new one. This one makes indigo.
Indigo, wow. Can you go open the door for Jacob? Show him a firework. Help him open the door.
Jake, you want to see would you like to see an indigo firework? Indigo. It's an indigo firework. This is an indigo firework. And the firework color is indigo. Uh-oh, he's scared. It's an indigo firework. Indigo firework.
What are you doing, Jake?
He's scared of
He's
the
practicing the door.
Oh. Oh, hi, Daddy.
Hi, Mommy.
But he's afraid of the fireworks because he thinks the fireworks are gonna scare him
Oh, yeah?
and make him get hurt.
Oh.
That's how he got scared of the fireworks.
Wow.
I'll show you. This one makes green. This one makes, and sometimes they turn into new colors. Sometimes they're silver, and sometimes,
Oh, no.
oh no, what?
I thought maybe Jakey was going to put the dirter tube in the toilet. No, Jakey.
Heard the dirty tube?
Oh, he put the dirter tube in the toilet. Jake. Jakey. Okay, don't flush. Let's get that out of there. Excuse me, we're not going to film this.
Oh, hey, I found the 6. Let's go put it. Okay, we have to end it on a start, okay? Okay, we're at the start. Let's get there in time, Jakey. Come on.
Why don't you get up and walk on it?
No, forgot. Forgot. Want to forgot? Come on, Jakey. Forgot. 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 A, B, W, X, Y, Z, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jake is cleaning up. Jakey, look at Mama. Jake, say cheese.
Cheese.
Hi, Jakey. Can you say cheese? Luke. Luke, say cheese.
I'm trying to find the... I'm busy, Mommy. I can't say cheese.
Oh, you're too busy to say cheese? All right, well, I'll leave you to your work.
Getting up on me. Get the girl on the video camera.
See if I can get this. Shadows are really bad. Annabelle's hair and this nice sound.
Really hot. Now this week is warm, or this weekend?
Yeah, it's supposed to get hotter.
Is it?
It's still supposed to get hotter, yeah.
Tina and I had last year we had a
There's
garage
Maggie's
sale.
face, very close up.
And
You got some in your teeth, by the way. I'm just kidding.
probably. We had a garage sale.
I took Brent out for a ride in his Triumph and showed him a couple of different lines you can try, you know. Some neat things the car does at the manual ride. We decided to try it on its own.
I didn't try it on my, I was trying to make a light, and I was going too fast through the turn. And it was 2 lanes, and this lane was up higher than this one, so I'm going pretty fast, and when I hit that bump,
So the way Tina explained it to me, you're trying to hit the apex and bring the back end around, and it just kept going.
No, I wouldn't know enough of what I was doing to try something like that. I was just trying to make the red light.
Hi, Nick.
He's not.
Gotcha.
Can you go to the front and play the jumping thing?
We're gonna open presents.
I want to see TV.
Oh, okay. Take this
Let me see too. Let's
In just a
share.
minute, honey.
card off first.
Yeah, let's share the camera. That's a good idea.
You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, to share the camera.
I want you to make it so that you can see Daddy and Jake. You see Daddy and Jake? Luke, I'm holding it too. You don't see Daddy and Jake. Do you see Daddy and Jake? What do you see?
Uncle Dave, Auntie Val, and
I see the carpet.
Well, okay, now it's my turn.
Okay, so open this up. We're gonna get this open.
Let me
Oh,
see
here,
Jake.
take this corner. Pull this corner.
Let me see.
Get that. Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, they exchanged words before you released the bat or whatever.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was watching.
No, you sit down. It's not your birthday.
Third base guy's going after the ball and he's looking at the bat. He lost his concentration on the ball.
Yeah. Get that on video? Yeah, I'm getting this on video right now. See, this is who actually makes the biggest mess at a party. This is Deanna Betchart. Has she even been drinking? She hasn't been drinking much, but we're making sure that it's documented that she's the one who stained the carpet.
This spot,
Real lawnmower
the southwestern corner.
Whoops, straight tomato. Wait, there's a straight tomato. Straight tomato. Oh, got it. Let's zoom in on that tomato.
There's dressing.
Oh, look. Actually, we forgot the boy here.
Oops. Green onion. Green onion.
I'm calling Mark.
That's cool.
I can't see anything because all I see is the back of kid heads. What is it?
He talks.
Brett, could you hold it up so we can...
What we have here is Yard Crew Big Mike Mower.
Whoa. Wow, that's really cool.
We'll open
Now
up
he
a
can
different
teach
one.
his daddy how to mow the lawn.
I just hired your gardener.
Okay, let's get this next one open. Jakey, can you open up the bag?
Mom, there's no car. There's a car. Oh, I will.
Oh.
Brett, get the car. Give it to Brett. There's a car. No, give it to Brett. No,
Wait a minute. Be careful. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Can the blow it?
Make noise.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, baby. Okay, you ready, Jakey? Ready to blow that out? I'll put you down there. Don't grab it. Blow it out.
Look out, Jakey.
Watch his eyelashes.
Okay.
Yay!
Well, Jakey, it is the eve of your second birthday. What you got there? What's that?
Uh-oh. It's close. Oh, yes. Daddy, I found it.
What'd you get, Jakey?
I found it.
Oh, you found it, huh?
Huh?
Wow. A screwdriver. I mean, an open-end crescent wrench. Hey, Luke.
What?
I'm looking at you with the camera. Did you hurt your toe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom has to help me.
Oh.
Because it hurts my toe really, really bad.
Let's see. Can I see it?
Mm, 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 Hi, Daddy. Mommy. Mommy. Oh, yeah.
Let me see it, Luke.
Right here.
Pick it up. Can you pick it up?
Oh, wet.
Is that the pumpkin you want, Luke?
Oh, wet, Mommy.
Did you find one, Jake? Do you like that one? You don't like that one? I know, you're all wet, huh? You fell down.
Was it a rotten pumpkin?
Hey, Jakey, look up at Mommy. Hi.
Cheese.
Cheese. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures of you. Hi, Cheese. Okay. Luke, stay with your brother. Okay.
I did it.
Go through this way. Go through this tunnel over here. Come down.
What tunnel?
Come down. I'll show you.
I want to go through the maze.
Okay, but you got to go through this tunnel over here. See where I'm pointing?
That tunnel?
Yeah.
No.
Go on through.
That tunnel. No.
Follow Luke, Jake.
Yeah, do that tunnel. Maybe it's supposed to go.
Luke, you need to come back over here.
Excuse me, Jakey.
Do you see the ducks, Jakey? Go see the ducks. Stay over here, Jake.
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Mommy.
Do it again.
Bring her grandma Rosie, a bucket full of Rosie. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Uh-oh. Okay. Bring her grandma Rosie, a bucket full of Rosie. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Whoa. Whoa. What? We're kissing. What is a kissing? Right there. Right there.
Are you pushing?
Get right between the heads. Yeah, I know that. We got a perfect view here. Because Jim was saying you can't really see, but you're perfect here. You'll see the video. Yeah. You seeing? Put his head down. Huh?
Do you want me to take the camera? I got a good shot of it.
I got a great shot.
Okay.
Do you want to do it now? Or just another time? It's okay. It's these two.
Let go. Let go.
I'm looking at Luke. He's in the eye. It's right here, Jacob. It's right there. You mean the little paper?
Yeah.
You shoved it down the hole. Right here. Right down there. Is that it?
We used to do Flammable, but we have progressed to a much higher technology now. So we want all the kids to turn around and maybe you can all kneel down.
Oh, this one.
Pencil.
Hold it.
The kids standing, please sit down. And we're going to watch and we're going to hear the story about Christmas.
Did you get that?
Oh, yeah.
Rangers, we're going to sing Away in the Manger, No Crib for a Bed. Let's hear you. That's a lullaby, so everybody starts yawning. Everybody a little louder, here we go.
Tick, tick, tick. Ring around the rosy, a pockapoo of rose. Is that a real camera?
Yeah.
Ring around the rosy, a pockapoo of rosy. Let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it again. Down. Jacob.
You guys have had way too much sugar.
Jacob. Let's do it again, Jake. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Ring around the rosy. Ring around the rosy, a purple, a boozy. Ashes, ashes, we all want the dude. Chuck E. Cheese. I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Why?
Dude.
Dude. Hey, Jakey, are you singing?
Hey, your shoe. Seat broken? A table.
Put your glasses on, Jakey.
I'm cooking something, Daddy. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
It's hard to see better. It's hard to see better. Judy? It's hard to see better. Dode. Mommy, Dode. It's not Christmas time. Dude. Goody. So, I want to watch Goody.
Jakey, are you singing your song?
Dude. Don't do that. Dude. I'm gonna bonk you. Wow. Ow. Ow.
Luke. Gentle, please.
Heady. Heady. Christmas tree.
Don't touch. Hands behind your back. Thank you.
No. Thank you, Mommy. Do.
Jacob, what are you doing? Hey, Jakey. Come here and sing for me.
It's not very don't.
Whoa.
Dude.
See anybody in there? Anybody you know? You see
Let me
anybody?
see.
Huh. You see Jakey in there?
Okay, let's see. I want to have it.
Stop it. Oh, Jacob. Paul. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Bald.
Let me see your face. This is Luke on Christmas morning, and he is a true Gregory because he doesn't want to get out of bed. Lukey, where are you? Santa came and left some presents under the tree, and I'm going to have to go get him myself because this is Luke's head. There he is. Good morning, Luke. What do you have to say?
Cheese.
jeez, that's a tired jeez.
Oh,
This is Jake. He's been up for a while. I can only hold him off so long.
see,
Jeez. Hi, Jake. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're waiting for Luke so we can go open presents, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sophie.
And of course, this is one of the main reasons why we're still waiting. Right here, he's pretending he's asleep, but you'll notice the little grin. He's trying not to laugh. And he's doing the same.
Tina.
Actually, that's what Luke just did. The only house in the world where these boys won't get up to go open presents. Look at your stocking, Jakey, over by Luke.
Whoa, look. This is an ornament for the tree.
Yes, isn't it pretty?
Hi, this is an ornament for tree.
Yeah, beautiful. What's the note say, Luke?
I don't know. It says Santa.
Let me see, turn around.
Mom, hey, Daddy, I got Santa. Santa. Hey, Mommy, I got.
Oh, let me hear.
And what does this one do? It cracks me up. Open this one, Jake. See if you hear somebody in here. Can you open it? Can you open?
Let's get cold.
Well, open it here. Here, right here. You rip it? Oh. Oh. What's in there? Who is that? Who is that? Smack his bottom. I could eat a whole spaceship. Is it Jerry Gord?
Yeah.
Got slushy in my ear. Can you do it again, Jay?
Let's open presents from under the
Hang on, Jacob's not done with his stocking. He's got one more over here.
Yummy.
Here, Jakey, there's two more here.
Mommy, are your nails dirty?
Well, I think they are. Can we clean them? Oh, thank you. Ooh, that kind of tickles. Very cute.
This is what Santa gave me.
It's a little tiny bear brush for your nails. Very cool.
Ooh, there's some more done. Boo.
Wow, Jakey, you got a cool little train.
Yeah, it's going. I just
Okay. Jakey's out here. Okay, Jakey, you push the button. Wow. And the little thing. And the train can go.
Mommy and Daddy. Open it. Make it go.
Look, let me see your tent.
I'm too afraid to do it right now.
You're too afraid? Oh.
My today. You can do it. Are you afraid? I can open this.
What does the picture look like? What does the picture look like on the front? What does it look like it is?
I don't know what it is.
Well, it looks like a game for marbles, and I will show you.
It's like this.
What are you building, Luke?
I'm building lots of things. I build these. I build these.
You are building. You're good.
I build these. I build this. A field. About field. That's my name.
Alright, look at that.
Fence.
A fence, huh? Let's do some building here.
It's over there. Whoops. Go find Daddy.
Whose kitty is that?
Oh, that's Bubbles.
Bubbles. Who's that?
That's Bubbles.
Kitty is Bubbles. Get out here, Bubbles.
Go find Daddy, Luke. Luke, go see Daddy.
Some bubbles?
Luke, what does Grandpa have and Daddy?
This is for you.
Looky here, Jakey.
A bicycle.
Hey, Jakey.
Well, I don't
Jakey.
wear a helmet.
Where's the helmet?
What is it?
Jakey.
Turn around here.
Jakey,
See where
look
Grandpa
here.
Mikey?
This is Jakey's. This is Jakey's bicycle.
He gets right on.
Boy,
Look, he's right in the seat.
we may have to grow into this a little. Yeah.
Oh, do we have a helmet?
Put you
Well,
back
we got
on the
one more
seat.
gift to open inside the house, but we'll open that. But right now, you can get on
Sit
this
on the
if you
seat.
want.
Let's see,
I don't
feel the
have a
pedals.
helmet for this.
It's
There you
okay
go,
because we're
and
right on the driveway. Okay?
He's a safety conscious boy.
But we'll have to get a helmet. You're right, but it's okay just to do it on the driveway right now.
I won't fall down like that.
Hey, Luke. Give me a big smile, buddy. There you go.
Dude.
Don't. All right.
Wow, Luke, you are so big.
I don't want it. How do I get out of here?
Hang on just a second.
Let me get this thing off.
Start like this, Jake.
There goes Luke.
Atta boy, Luke. That looks good.
These pedals have to go one way, just like this way. Push forward.
Boy.
Can't do it.
Oh, you're doing good. That's
doing
really
it. I
good.
just
It's not
told him
easy to do that. You're getting it. It'll take a little while, but you're getting it good.
And watch Grandma fall.
Atta boy, Luke.
Good job, Jacob.
Forward. Those are good brakes. Forward.
You should see the store when we were taking those out. I had the big one and Judy had the little one. We were pushing them along, going out the store and then out into the parking lot and everybody.
Hi, Jay. Good job riding a
I want
bike.
my hat on.
Yeah, he needs his
I
helmet.
need my hat.
Yeah.
Good job, Luke.
Good job, Jake.
Oh, there's one that went over a
doing good, Luke. I saw you.
He's always like this with new stuff. He flips out for a while.
Yeah.
Then he gets it.
Then after a while, you can't stop him.
Yeah, he is.
Good job, Luke.
Oh, look at those brakes.
Doing the brakes on
Hey, hit
here.
them brakes.
What's happening, huh?
Good.
Or
You
at
know
least
you know
when
how
you
to
go
stop.
backwards,
That's
it
good.
stops.
Yeah.
It's important to know how to stop.
Yay.
Handbrakes. Cool.
Boy.
Yeah, it's got both.
There we go.
You ready? Let's go forward, Jakey.
Push the pedals forward.
Oh, so it's come with some WD-40 too, possibly.
Hey, red light. Green light. Red light. Green light.
I think he's sitting on the brakes.
Red light. Woo!
I think he
Red
is
light.
too.
Green light. Green light.